Hi, welcome to Vigor Active. My name is David, and today I'll be taking you through a strength workout, and it is a full body experience. So if you've got some plates, grab those, you can grab bands, and when you're ready, we'll get started. All right, so getting started with our first set, we have supersets of 4 exercises. You're going to be coming through those with me, and we're going to get through 2 or 3 sets depending upon what we have time for. Let's do an easy warm-up to start. So I've just got my light plates here, and I'm twisting. If you have plates, you can definitely use those today. If you have any bands, you can use those. Kettlebells, dumbbells, anything you like. But if you have none of those things, well, guess what? You can still follow along. We've got plenty of body weight versions of exercises too. Let's come to a stop. Weight plates just held by the sides, feet wider than hips with the toes turned out. Abs are always on in this class. Sit back, then lift up. Easy squats. 2, just 5, 3, 4, and 5. Then step the feet in a little bit for an easy front raise. So you're just lifting up and down. I have my plates, and I'm just having the wrist below the elbow, but you can still work your shoulders without any plates. You would just do it like that. That's it. Easy. So I got 1 more. Now, I'm going to start doing some bicep curls. So I turn here, and it's 5. This is the end of our warm-up. 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. So into our first set, I'm putting both of my plates together. You'd want your heavy plate for this, and we're going into a wide squat. So feet well beyond the width of the hips, and abs engaged. I'm just holding this at my chest, and I'm coming down deep into the squat, pressing my knees apart. When I lift up, I'm not lifting up all the way. So I come up, then right back down. 2, 3, building that pressure in the legs. 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Then I'm coming into a lat pull. So I'm still going to hold both of my weights. You could swap to just a single plate, and we sit in this kind of a lightning bolt shape. You're going to keep the neck flat, abs engaged, and we lift up. 1, and 2. Kind of a chop feel. 3. In the gym, you might mimic this with a cable machine or band tied up at height. Well, we're finding out that, you know what? Light weights and a little space, that's all we need to keep our bodies strong. I got 2, and last 1. Then coming down for push-ups. So I roll on down, always using those roll downs for recovery. Our push-ups today are walking push-ups. So I step, and I push to the other side. Just see if you can come a little quicker with me. And knees down is fine, anytime you need. And 6, 7, 8, 2, and 1. Well done. Walk it back. Grab your plates, coming on up, and we're going into a bit of a balance. So you're going to tip forward, lifting the other leg, supporting leg soft, and we're going 5 per side. Tip, and then rise. It's really easy to tip to your level, and if you wobble and you fall down, well, you touch down. You just keep going. Other side. So this is 3 and 4. I'm just letting the weights hang, something that I'm resisting against on the way down, resisting against, and then something that I get to resist with on the way up. Keep my back leg really strong, and the slower pace of this helps me to recover. So we're ready for our next set. All right, I'm back into those wide squats, staying quite low, holding the plates, down. 1, 2, 3. We might get through 3 sets of this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Into the lat pull. Lightning bolt shaped body, and we lift it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw your shoulder blades down your back as you lift the plates. And 8, and 2, and 1. Coming down for those walking push-ups. Down, down. These are not our last push-ups today, but they are going to be the best ones. Step, push, over. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I know you thought I was going to make you do 10 each side. 10 total. Come on up, grab your plates, and we've got that tip. So we're going to come down, Strong leg. Strong legs. And 2. And if there's something behind that you're kicking into, tread lightly. Or just move ahead if you need to. Here's 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. And if you don't wobble at least once, then maybe you're not going deep enough. Always another chance with another rep. I have 4 total to go. Ooh, I feel my back muscles helping me to stay lifted. Remember, balance training is our real total training. It readies us for life outside of training. It readies us for life in the world. Here's our last one. Up, 3rd set. So let's take it. We go deep into that wide squat. 1, and up. 2, not quite a pulse, not quite a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lat raise. 1, 2, 3. Trying to stay steady from ear to heel, ear to ankle. 6, and minimize that chest movement. 8, 9, 10. Our final walking push-ups. No tears, there's more push-ups later. Here we go. 1, 3, 4, 5. Try some on toes, just try some. And done. Coming on up for your balance. Holding, leg and going. Tip, tip, tip. Rise, rise, rise. I'm gonna do 5 on this leg this time and not alternate. See if I can better my balance. Pretty good, okay. 3, spoke too soon. 4, and 5. That was my good balancing leg. Do you notice that you have a better leg to balance on? You can see this one is already a challenge. 5, and 4. Tip, tip, tip. Nice chance to slow down. I think you can see my leg muscles shaking here. This is work. It never gets any easier. You just find ways to get through it. Here's my last one. And up. We are into set number 2. Hold your plates. We are just going to step back into lunges. So up nice and tall. Step back, lower, lift, step forward and change. As we step into our lunges, we want to keep our eyes on the horizon. So these are lunges that are more 90-90 than mid-foot. As you are lunging, don't be afraid to slow it down. Don't be afraid to find that extra depth. And welcome the stretch feeling, right? Stretch of the leg behind. Have you been keeping track of how many we've been doing? Of course not, because guess what? Lunges are everybody's favorite. And if you say that enough to yourself, guess what? You will have them as your favorite. You'll believe it. Powerful what we tell ourselves. One more each side. And the last one. Now coming forward into a row. So I'm gonna tip again. I've got abs on and pushing my butt back. I've got my plates and I'm going into a wide row. If your plates are quite heavy, these are not the heaviest in the world, but if your plates are quite heavy, tuck your elbows in. Otherwise, try going wide with me. 1, 2, abs are really strong here. 3, 4, 5, squeeze those shoulder blades in. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift yourself up. So we've done our lunges, we've done our row, now we're going to do tricep overhead. So bring the plates together. You could also hold a single dumbbell end to end. Soften the knees, tuck the tailbone, and we lift up. 10, 9, 8, from the nape of the neck to the rafters. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now we get to come down. So roll down, leave your weights on the floor. Come forward into a hover. So fists are gonna be together. knees or toes, and you can stay here in the hover. But if you'd like a little bit more, you're gonna lift alternating legs. So we're doing 10 total. I push the floor away, scoop the belly almost around my back, and then push my collarbones forward. Lifting up right leg, bring it down. Other side, and down. 3, and down. Hear the quivering in my breath. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here's 8. Last 2. Last 1, and we're recovered. We can come up for our next set. Come all the way up. Plates. Lunges, backward stepping. 1, 2. How are you feeling? How are you going, right? Loving the lunges? You know what they say about true love? It lasts a lifetime. I feel these even work, everything works core. If you've seen any of my other classes, you always hear me talking about how all work is core work. So to help you with your lunges, cinch the belly, scoop in, powerhouse on if you're familiar with Pilates, all of that comes into play. I've got last ones. And then I'm gonna come down for my tricep overheads. I'm gonna lift and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm staying down. I know you thought I forgot them, but I never forget my rows. So I tip into it and I go 10, 9, 8, 7. We love these. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we don't have to roll down. We're here. We can go into the hover with our leg lifts. So push, hold, right leg, down, left leg, down. I'm pushing through my heel here, and I can feel the butt do most of the lifting. Last 2, last 1, and done. Knees down, push it back, and then come on up. Now, I'm gonna set my weight plates to the side, and I'm grabbing a band. If you have a band, feel free to switch with me. Otherwise, use your dumbbells, use your plates. Just do what you were doing before, use what you were using before. I'm starting off with bicep curls, right? Sun's out, guns out, and it is a sunny day today. And it can be a sunny day if that's the way you want to think it. So I'm just holding my band, elbows by my sides, and I curl 1 and out. I want to make sure that the elbows stay towards the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, and 1. Now, continuing on with arms, sticking with shoulders, I'm going to take my hands down a little bit lower and lifting up, taking my feet wider, and I'm going into an upright row. So lift 1. I'm keeping my hands away from each other, and I'm lifting up to about, say, mid-chest level. 4, you'll see that my elbows are rising, and my shoulders are staying down. 5, 6, and it feels great. 8, 9, and 10. All right, so coming into a bit of abductor work. I'm gonna cross my band. I hold it at my hips, and then I'm tipping forward. I turn my toes outwards, and I'm gonna put weight onto my right leg, so right leg with weight. Left foot has the toe down. I center the weight over the right, and I tap the left back and in. 2, 3, keep the weight centered over the front leg. 4, 5, shaping peaches, shaping pins, shapely legs. Last 2. And last 1, let's change sides. Yeah, have you done those before? I love those. And 2. Let's the arms recover, which is a benefit for this routine. 4, keep pressing your standing knee outwards as well. 5, and 6, 7, whew, heating up. 8, last 2, last 1. We are back into our bicep curls. So lifting up, uncrossing the band, holding down a little lower. If you want more resistance, just hold it closer to your feet. And we go. 1, very nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, who needs heavy weight plates? Yeah. And 2, and 1, upright row. 1, 2, 3. I'm pulling my shoulder blades together. as I lift my elbows up. So I'm getting really into my upper back here. You know, we want to make a good investment in our posture. And this is an investment which costs little, but has a very high return. And last two, and last one, and then into the abductors. So I cross my band. This is giving me a little bit more resistance. Weight on the right, and we tap left out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll come a little deeper. 8, 9, and 10. Change sides. Go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feels so good. 4, 3, 2. Natural high. And 1, and then come in. We are going to do 3 sets of this one. So I'm going to go back into my bicep curls. Get that tension in the band. Strong, tall, ready, and we go. 10. Might wrap the band around so I don't smack with it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's all right to make a face when you're weight training, as long as it's genuine effort and it's not for show. And if you're exercising by yourself today, well, who are you showing off to? Not showing off to me. I know you're strong. And 1 upright row. Take the feet a tiny bit wider. I feel like I can give a little bit more tension this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Investing in posture, investing in singlet arms, whatever the reason, all reasons are good reasons. Strong, supple shoulders. And 2, and 1, felt like 10. Let's change our last abductor taps, feeling deep into our squat. So I've already got the right butt cheek working. And now tap the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feels so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Even without a band, you can really feel these work. 2 and 1 coming up. Let's get rid of that band for now. Give everything a little shake. And now I'm just gonna hold the band. I'm gonna double it up. Coming into a plie type squat. So I've got heels in, tugging up. I'm gonna keep my chest lifted. If this sort of a turnout doesn't suit your knees, your ankles, your hips, please just do a normal squat. And then I'm gonna pull this down. Band is really tight. I'm not gonna get much give. I just wanna work my lats a little bit more. So I'm going at right 10. And see how low I'm staying with it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And now we're coming down. So let's come down for some abs. Onto the back. No band needed for this. I'm rolling down, toes on the ground, shoulder blades and head up if you can. You can always bring them down if you need to. And I curl, tap, then down, up, down. If you want to go further, go further. Reach if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've got 7. We've got 8. We've got 9. And 10. Then come down, bring one knee in, tuck the chin, roll up. And we're gonna go into just those 2 exercises again. Just squeeze as much as we can into this workout. Band, taut, plie, on, and I go 1, 2, more of a pulse, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full body crunches, and then a stretch. Last one, come on down. Curling up, keeping lower back flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have a special hold at the end. Just so you know what's coming, just so you can be ready, just so you can look forward to it. Last one, and now let's reach out and hold. So, a little lower, in a little tighter, longer, more mighty. 5, 4, 17, 82, 93, 1000. Bingo, relax. Knees in, have a little rock side to side. And then lift the chin. Let's roll on up. We're going into a bit of a gluteal stretch here. We did so well, we deserve this stretch. So ankle to thigh, it's a little figure 4 shape. You can always take the supporting leg out more if your hips don't really feel good in the position I just showed you. Flex both feet, shift forward. We did so much for legs today. Whew. Now to change, we're actually going to do a bit of a shoulder stretcher. So feet to ground. Fingers can face out or towards your heels. So we get a shoulder stretch and a bicep stretch. And you just lift, and if you can, lift higher. Come all the way down. Figure 4 stretch for gluteals. Just your other leg. Ooh, flexing the feet. So now that you've done your strength work today, what is on the cards for you? What can't you do today? Whew. I hope that this workout has got you well ready for whatever your day has in store. Quick hip flexor stretch. Slide it back. Changing sides. And back. And then coming up to stand, stretch the arm across. Have your shoulder stretch. Other side. Whew. And then finish off with a big hug. Thank you so much for training with me today. My name is David. This has been Vigor Active. Thank you for getting stronger with me, and I will see you next time and we'll keep getting stronger. Bye for now.